Hey guys, and welcome to our Team Hard Compensation Plan training. We have some incredible information here to further explain and really dive into how we get paid and how to best really maximize the compensation plan with LifeVantage. You guys are really going to love this. Now, before we get started into all of the numbers and all of the little details and charts we got for you today, I want you to know that we love LifeVantage's compensation plan. In fact, of all the network marketing companies out there, it's one of the most balanced compensation plans I've ever seen. Meaning that in the beginning, the newest upfront money, it's there. You can make a lot of money quickly through our weekly pay, through things like our Smart Start and Launch bonuses. But we also have a very great mid-level plan as you're working into full-time income to really reward you for building a strong and deep team. And the back end, oh my goodness, the back end business and compensation with LifeVantage is probably bar none some of the best in the industry because of our retention, because of our global pools. And we're gonna explain all the details of how to qualify for that. Now, it's very lucrative. There's really unlimited income potential. You could be earning thousands of dollars a month very, very quickly and create a 6 or even a 7-figure income for your family. And it's fair. One of the things we loved most about LifeVantage is that it's a unilevel compensation plan, unlike several other varieties out there in the industry, like a binary, where it's really about getting in early and getting in at the top. No matter when you get in, no matter where you get in this team, you can make unlimited income potential. And it's not just for the crazy recruiters. This is a business where you can make a ton of money, even getting a massive amount of customers and helping other people do the same. So it's extremely balanced and very lucrative, and we love it. And you're going to understand that here in a second. Now, in this training, we're going to talk about how to set up your business for success, how you get paid, and then talking a little bit about business center. So having a second and a third business center, which is really just a second and third position, so that you can maximize your income potential and kind of double and triple dip, okay? Now, setting yourself up for success, you wanna start with a pack. So in your country, you should have a silver, gold, or platinum. Some of you guys are working with Freedom and Vantage and platinum packs. You wanna start with a pack as quickly as you can. If you haven't yet bought a pack, you wanna upgrade ASAP. Why? Well, there's a lot of reasons. I mean, it's the product. I just got off of a phone call with somebody, looking to join in on a pack, and we're talking about all the different products that we have. It's good to have some for samples, for selling to your friends, for handing to a family member and saying, listen, we need you to get on this product. And if you don't have the products on hand, how do you expect to refer other people? Plus, you need a personal story and conviction with the products. So being able to talk intelligently about them and authentically saying, hey, I'm using the skincare, I'm using the Nerf One. So guys, start with a pack or upgrade as quick as you can. In several of our markets, several of the packs also come with all access event tickets. So this is going to save you a lot of money in the long run as you attend our training conventions. Now, what's important is that you want to set yourself up for success by maintaining 200 or more in personal volume or PV every single month. So 200, you're going to see this as like the standard. This is maximize it. So if you want to maximize your commissions, 200 or more. Now, 40 of that personal volume must be in a personal purchase. Most people find it super convenient just to set up an auto ship. You don't have to, but you have to have at least $40 in a personal purchase. So if you're like me who forgets about it, who would totally forget to place an order every single month, I just set up my per tandem on auto ship, and I get a couple of things that come to me like the Canine Health that we use non-stop. And then I go in every single month. I know that Tara likes to go in and she places a different order every single month because her needs change depending on what she's running low on with her busy family of 5. So again, make sure you're at 200 in PV every single month to maximize your compensation. Now you're gonna wanna teach your team to do the same. 200 should be your standard, and you're gonna see why here in a second. Now, I want you to know that this compensation plan does vary per marketplace. So if you guys wanna go to teamhard.net, under the Tools tab, you're gonna find all the comp plan summaries for your region or your country. But for this training, we're gonna be using US dollars. So just adjust accordingly. It's not too far off, what the Canadian pricing in or what might be in the US or, UK or maybe Australia. but we're just going to use US dollars for the example. So just want to illustrate how you can get paid. Now we in LifeVantage, they pay 5 different ways: a smart start, a launch bonus, a royalty commission, generational matching bonus, and elite pools. In fact, gosh, this is one of the most simplistic comp plans I've ever seen. And I think that's also really in our favor, because if you don't understand it, how can you promote it? How do you want to build in it? This is so easy. So we get paid weekly and monthly. You get paid, actually can get paid 5 times a month. How cool is that? Getting your weekly bonuses, they go Monday through Sunday production. So everything you do Monday through Sunday, you get paid the following week. All of our weekly pay is based on our Smart Start and launch bonuses, we're going to talk about here in a second. And our monthly bonuses are based on a calendar month. So let's say the month of January, you would get paid the following February, the next month on the 15th or 20th for international markets. Our monthly payouts give us our royalty commissions, our generational matching bonuses, and then elite pools. So let's dive into each of these 5 ways a bit more in depth. The first one is our Smart Start bonus. Now, a Smart Start bonus is a one-time payout that you earn when you refer a product sale. So this is either a customer ordering some product or a distributor ordering some product or a pack. Now, in order to earn, you need to have at least $100 in personal volume. So if you're at 100 to 199, you're gonna get the minimum Smart Start, which is a 30%. But if you're over 200 in personal volume, you're gonna get the maximum, 40% Smart Start. So my question to you is, do you wanna earn minimum or do you wanna earn maximum? Now, if you're at less than 100 in personal volume and you make a referral to a customer or distributor, you're not gonna get paid. Now the computer's actually gonna look back in the previous 7 weeks, 7 weekly periods, and they're gonna see, have you ever been at 100 or more? So just make sure, guys, every single month you got at least 100, but ideally over 200 in personal volume happening inside of your business, because we wanna get you the maximum Smart Start bonuses. Now let's look at a visual. By actually referring packs, new distributors that buy a pack, you're gonna earn a Smart Start bonus on that pack. Now in the US, if you refer 3 silver packs, that's $100 each. You could literally make $300 this week just by referring 3 people to a silver pack. You're gonna make $200 on a gold pack, and on each gold pack, and $400 on each platinum pack. Now this is based on the 200 PV maximum commissions, the 40%, okay? If you are only at 100 to 199, you're only gonna make 30%. This is the 40% example. So anything you refer this week on packs sold, you get paid the following week. How freaking cool is that? I mean, you could change your income so quickly, dramatically change the situation in your household just by going out there and finding other people that see this and get this and understand the LifeVantage opportunity and get started on a pack. Now, our Smart Start bonuses also happen by making personal referrals to customers. So when you sign up a new customer, you're gonna earn, based on 200 PV or more, 40% on their initial order. So on a per tandem customer, 40 PV, that'd be $16 US. On a physique system, 100 PV, that's $40 that you just made referring one physique system out. Or let's say you signed up somebody on per tandem Nerf 2 and our True Science Skincare, that is 200 PV. What's 40% of it? $80, that should be US. So $80, that's pretty exciting to think like, oh my gosh, I could make a couple $100, $136 in 3 referrals. That could be one launch call, one evening, a 30-minute call, and $130 earned. You are on your way to profit. Now, also, I want to mention a lot of people come in on the starter kit. The starter kit doesn't have any PV attached to it, but when people buy product on top of it to be active, let's say they bought a Nerf 2 Synergizer and a True Science Skincare line to be active, you're going to earn 40% off of that product purchase, as long as you're at over 200 in PV. So guys, by referring new people on the starter kit and some product, you're also gonna get a Smart Start bonus on that. So at any time you refer somebody, you just is gonna look in the computer. In the last 7 weeks, have you been at over 100 in volume? Yes. Okay, great. Was it 100 to 199? You're gonna get a 30% Smart Start. Was it over 200? You're gonna get 40%. Make 200 the gold standard. You're going to see how this actually duplicates down into your organization here just in a second. So I'm going to pass over to my cohort, Tara Wilson, to talk to us a little bit about the launch bonus that opens up at Pro 3.
Yes, Rachel, this is very exciting because, you know, we can go out and do work as an individual, but if you do that, you have a job. But when you build a team, that's the start of building a residual income. So let's talk about the launch bonus. This is unlocked when you're a Pro 3, which we know is our foundational rank. So let's look at the example on the left here. You're a Pro 3 and you have Sue. Sue is somebody you personally enroll. Sue goes out and she enrolls Joe, right? Now, Joe enrolls on a platinum. Sue, we know, is at 200 PV because she's very smart. She gets the $400 Smart Start, that one that Rachel just talked about. But you, as a Pro 3 in her upline, will earn $50. Now, imagine there's a lot of Joes out there, right? So that, you know, let's say one more Joe goes out and enrolls in platinum. You will also earn $50 on that as well. And this is exciting, guys, because it doesn't just stop at Pro 3. Let's say you're a Pro 4. You would actually get that bonus as well. The computer looks up, and this goes through the enrollment line for all the enrollment packs that come in through your enrollment tree, regardless of where they sit, doesn't matter how many levels they are down or where you've placed them. This follows the enrollment tree. As a Pro 3 or 4, you are eligible for the first $50 of every platinum that comes into your organization, $25 for all golds, and $12 for all of the silvers. Now, let's say you're a Pro 5 or 6, and you see what's going on in your Pro 3's organization. You might want to get attached and start helping them, because as a Pro 5 or 6, you will also be eligible for $50 for every platinum that comes into your organization. Same goes with a Pro 7, 8, or 9. What I love about this is it keeps the leaders tied to the bottom to Taproot to find out, you know, what are the new enrollments coming in, and everybody at all levels continues to make income as we grow a team. And if you guys have seen the 1 a month video, you know that duplicating this into your team long-term is going to create a residual income. So this is a very exciting bonus when you're launching new teams, when you're launching new markets, that you as a Pro 3 or higher can capitalize on all the new activity in your team.
Just think, guys, it's so exciting. For every pack that is sold, that computer is going to look up who's the Pro 3 or 4, who's the Pro 5 or 6, who's the Elite, who's the Master Pro 10, and it's going to pay out accordingly. So, guys, this is a way to get a lot of weekly income working in depth in your team and to encourage to build down and help your team succeed. Gotta love it. Let's move on to royalty commissions. Now, this is a part of your monthly pay. This is your residual income. It's paid out based on the reoccurring order. So after the first order, their second, third, or 200th order from your customers, from your teammates, and their customers, okay? So this is all the product orders that are happening after that first Smart Start bonus is paid out. So this is month 2, they get on auto ship, or month 5, they buy a bundle of products or whatever it might be. Maybe there's a sale or a new product that comes out. Your royalty commissions is the reoccurring residual income. Now, as you guys notice that we have 10 major ranks and actually 3 Master Pro 10 ranks with a new executive and presidential rank that are all based on volume. And I love this about our compensation plan. If you notice, the minimum monthly OV for these ranks is that it's just, as long as you guys build your volume, grow your business every single month, grow your auto ships, grow, new packs coming in your team, you can continue moving up in rank. Now, I'm going to show a video here in a second. We're going to bring in a video to talk about the unilevel compression, how these percentages are paid out. Because if you notice in the unilevel, you get paid anywhere between 2 to 9 levels deep with an average of 5%. But it's a unilevel compression. So I'm going to show you that here in a second. But before we move off the screen, I want to make one note on the minimum leg requirement. Like, say, for example, Pro 2, you need at least 2 legs, or a Pro 5, you need at least 3 legs with some balance, meaning a 60-30-10 split says 60% of your $20,000 OV requirement can come from one of the legs. Well, 30% can come from another, and 10% can come from the remaining legs. Notice it says minimum leg requirement, minimum monthly OB, minimum PB. These are minimums, guys. We're not a team of minimums. In order to maximize your pay, you're gonna wanna go at least 5 wide or more to have a strong, stable income. In a unilevel, you go wide for income and you build in depth for security of your check. So right now, guys, I want to explain a little bit more. I'd like to bring in a guest, explain a little bit more about the unilevel compression, and you're going to see how incredible that you can get paid to unlimited depths in infinite on every single product that is sold in your team.
Activity. Dynamic compression, it rewards you based on what your rank is. In other words, it rewards you based on what your personal productivity is. So let's go ahead and jump into this example. As you can see from this graphic, we have 17 levels. We're going to go ahead and show you what happens when an order is placed on the 17th level and how that pays out. Based on this example that you see here, Dean's going to place an order. We're going to cut this into 9 different pieces. In other words, it's earmarked to pay out 9 different times to 9 qualified individuals. Level 1 payout is going to pay directly to Raymond, an independent distributor. We look at Diana. Diana is also an independent distributor, so we will pay 5% to Diana. And we look upward at Yuko, who's a Pro 1. Therefore, we pay Yuko the 9%. Maria is also a Pro 1. It skips Maria because a Pro 1 can only earn on their 3rd level. So we continue upward. Is Jose qualified to earn that level 4 payout? He is not. So we continue upward looking at Mary. Mary is in fact a Pro 2 and received the 5% payout. So we look upline from Mary at Michelle, who is in fact a Pro 2 and therefore not qualified to earn level 5 payout. We continue looking upward at Fred, who is also a Pro 2 and therefore not qualified to earn level 5 payout. We continue looking upward from Fred at Moses, who in fact is a Pro 4, therefore is qualified to earn that level 5 payout and receives the 5%. Continuing this process, we look upline from Moses at Larry, who is a Pro 4, and Larry receives the 5%. Continuing this process, we look at Larry's upline at David, who is a Pro 4. Now, David, as a Pro 4, is not qualified to earn level 7 payout. David's upline is Mark, who is a Pro 5, and therefore receives that level 7 payout of 5%. Bob is Mark's upline, a Pro 5, is not qualified to earn level 8 payout because you must be a Pro 6 or above to receive the level 8 payout, and so we continue to look upward. Upline from Bob is Joe, who is a Pro 5, and therefore not qualified to earn level 8 payout because he is not at least a Pro 6. Upline from Joe is Steve, who is a Pro 7. Now as a Pro 7, he is qualified to earn level 8 payout and therefore receives the 5%. Upline from Steve is Phyllis, who is a Pro 3, who is not qualified to earn level 9 payout, and so we continue to look upward, and there you are. You're a Pro 10. And you are qualified to earn that level 9 payout of 2%. So as you can see, we've taken an order which took place on the 17th level, divided it into 9 pieces, and paid it to 9 qualified individuals, qualified by their rank.
So wow, wasn't that exciting? I just get so pumped up looking at that video, Tara, because it shows us the potential of building a legacy business. Let's talk about generational matching bonus. This also is unlocked at Paid Rank Pro 3, and this is part of our residual income.
Yeah, and Rachel, it's so exciting because you always hear, oh, I don't want to build on my big leg. Well, there is no such thing as a big leg because the way that this compensation plan is designed, you will continue getting benefits long past your 9th level through things like the compressing, dynamic compression, and the generational check match, which is one of the most exciting parts of our comp plan. And this is long-term, guys. This is when you're building in depth and you're sponsoring and they're sponsoring and you're really building a team. This is what I want you to pay close attention. This is what's going to pay you for life. This is what your beach money is, your yoga money, your walking the dog money, not worrying about it. This is what's going to pay you for years to come. So number 1, you have to be a Pro 3. Number 2, you must have $100, just $100 in new business. So meaning every month you must acquire either a new pack, a gold, a silver, or a platinum, or if somebody comes with this, starter kit and orders 100 in PV, that's fine. Or 3 bottles of Pro Tandem. You must generate $100 in new business, guys. If you're not doing that, you're probably retired, because Rachel and I have never stopped creating new business. So that is something that you can't just sit there and walk away from your business and collect this. You're going to have to continue to at least bring $100 in new business every single month during each month that you want to get to check match. So let's go an example. So you enroll yourself. You're personally enrolled. You're going to earn 10% on everybody that you personally enroll. Now, this doesn't matter whether they're on your first generation in the unilevel or your 7th or your 18th. It doesn't matter. It's the people that you enroll personally is your first generation, because this is different. There's a unilevel tree, and then there's an enrollment tree. It's something that kind of exists within it. So everybody you enroll starts a new leg, a new enrollment leg. You get 10% off of everybody's royalty commissions of the people that you enrolled. So I enrolled Rachel, for example, and whatever her royalty check is, I get 10% of that. Now Rachel enrolled Tanis. Now I earn 5% of what Tanis makes on her royalty commissions check. Now this is exciting. And now I want you to look at this. It seems like, oh, it's 25 people. Just wait. Every single time somebody enrolls somebody, that starts an entire generation. So I asked Rachel to make this next slide because I really want you to see it. Let's say we're 5 years down the road and you enrolled 20 or 30 people, doesn't matter, but 5 built a business. And of those 5, they all enrolled 10, 15, 20 people, but 5 of their people enrolled a business. The first generation, you'd have 5 people. You'd earn 10% of their royalty commissions check. Sounds great, but now watch. Now they enrolled 5 people. That's 25 people. And they enrolled 5 people. And that's 125 people who enrolled 5 people. That's 625 people who enrolled 5 people. In 5 generations, you would have 3,905 people. If they were all just earning $100 in their royalty commissions, just $100, which is like a Pro 1. If they were just making $100, you would make 5% of that. Doesn't sound like a lot until you realize that's $19,500. If they were all earning $200, you would earn almost $40,000 a month. So when I say that this is one of the largest, potential part of your paychecks, this is why it will always behoove you to taproot and keep working with everybody, no matter where they are in your enrollment tree, because this follows the enrollment line. So even if someone is 6 generations down, remember, they feed the person that's your 5th and your 4th and your 3rd and your 2nd. And again, as you build their organizations and they earn a royalty commissions check, you're going to get 5% of that. This is infinitely wide. So if you had 10 who enrolled 10, who enrolled 10, who enrolled 10, who enrolled 10, you're talking about like 100,000 people or something, and you'll get a small amount. So remember, duplication long-term. If you watch the 1-a-month video again, you'll see that you can turn a small organization into a large organization. And how would you like 5% of the check of thousands and thousands of people? So this is what gets me excited, Rachel, in terms of long-term money. And this will quite possibly be one of the largest portions of your paycheck in the future.
And I love it too, because this is not based on balance. So if you do have one of those large legs, it's okay. Everybody's going to have a power leg at some point in your business. One leg that just, lightning strikes and it just goes like crazy. But you can still work, support, and love on those people and assist them, because it's all coming back to you. And we know anyways in Team Heart that we want to help those people regardless. But isn't it cool that we're rewarded for that sort of attention and efforts? Now, our last way that we get paid is for elite pools. And this is for our full-time 6 and 7-figure income earners. These are people that have gone out and built an organization to at least $100,000 a month in organizational volume. The company takes 4% of the total commissionable sales that are paid out, and they give them to our Pro 7s and above. So we have 4 pools, each of them 1%. So one of the pools is the 7, 8, 9s, and 10s share. Another pool, the 8, 9s, and 10s share. Another 1%, the 9 and 10 share. And then the 10s, they get 1% all to themselves. How many guys want to be a Pro 10 to share in 1% of the global sales? Now, because this is globally, if one country just happens to just totally go into momentum, like let's say Japan, I don't think at this point of this recording, we don't have any Japanese distributors in our team, but go, right? So every elite that is earning one of these checks here, it promotes really a team building philosophy. We're all one team with LifeVantage, and we want to assist and we want the company to grow. So this again it's kind of like equity. It's like being a shareholder in the company. You don't have to wait for the company to or for those shares to vest. The moment that you qualify Pro 7, you're immediately in that first pool. Now, in closing this out, guys, I do want to talk quickly about business centers. Now, you do qualify to earn a second and third business center to earn exponentially on your efforts. So by opening up a business center, you get your second one at Premier Pro 5. And your third business center, you get to earn at Premier Pro 7. Now, these don't cost you anything. You don't need to buy another pack. You just need to contact corporate as soon as you're 5 or 7, and they will open it up for you. And the moment that you turn it on, that you activate it with at least 100 in PV, again, at least 40 in personal purchases each month, you can start earning a check off of that. Now, I want to show you an example. So you hit Pro 5, you got a nice little organization going on, and you now qualify to earn a second business center. You contact corporate, you say, hey, let's turn on my second business center, and this business center for BC2, it's going to go frontline to you. This is mandatory, has to go frontline. So you're going to start a new leg, a new community. But this is okay because you want to go wide for income in this business. The more volume that you have, it stabilizes your business. There's always times where legs kind of fall off, or leaders, kind of fade away, or life happens, or people die. I mean, just crazy stuff. So it's good to have a width in your business because it keeps you balanced. So now you have your second business center. That's the light blue guy over there on the right. So you can start building underneath him. So over time now you're a Pro 7. Congratulations. You're probably enjoying those elite pools. Your generational matches is growing every single month, and you're ready to start your third business center. So you call corporate, they unlock it for you, and BC3 has to go frontline to BC2. So this again now gives you another opportunity to grow and place people underneath it. Now, I want to say, guys, you don't enroll anybody out of your BC2 or 3. They always enroll on your top spot, and you place them through your holding tank underneath it. Now, if you guys have questions on the holding tank or how to structure your business, just check out Team Heart Academy on teamheart.net. Thank you guys so much for watching this compensation plan training. I hope it assisted you today to really understand the unbelievable potential that LifeVantage has for you and for your family for many generations to come. I hope to see you guys all at the top. Thank you so much.